Hey, it's D. It's a brand new episode coming right for you, right on the FTO network. Enjoy. All right, brand new episode, D here at FTO Nerd-Talk. If you read the title, you know what this episode is going to be about. The Golden Globes! But first, we got to talk about the news. Yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to talk about the news. I won't be talking about the comic books of the week or things to check out. That's going to be time-filled primarily for the Golden Globes. So we're going to get right into the news, talk about that, and then we're going to get into the Golden Globes. It was a big night for the Golden Globes. Real big. Like Gerald Carmichael hosts. If you guys ever watched like the Carmichaels on NBC, it's a pretty funny show. I think it's on Hulu right now. So, or Peacock, one of the two, has to be. Check it out. It straddles the fence of conservative and liberal humor, but it's worth checking out at least. First up on the news, the Penguin series ties into the Batman sequel, Matt Reeves says. Now, we've been talking about this for a while. The Penguin TV show that's supposed to be coming out with Colin Farrell putting on the suit, the Penguin suit. It's been talked about like for a whole year about this. And with James Gunn and Peter Safran taking things off the shelf at DC Studios and putting this on, making this like front and center, but not making Patterson's Batman a part of the DCEU, it is interesting at most, but yeah, it is canon. Like the Penguin show is going to set up for the next stage of the Batman film, and like I think that's a good idea to set it up that way. Not only does it give you like stride and pace with the MCU and what they're doing with Disney Plus, it also sets up this very rich universe in a way that you get to see all these characters flow and ebb, and like you can do this with every single rogue in every single Batman movie. Like you can just, if we keep this franchise going for maybe 4 films, you can put it like a Mr. Freeze or a Poison Ivy or the Court of Owls. You can do like whatever you want to with any of these franchises. And like you can change the tone of the show however you see fit. Like it's interesting. Like I'm here for it. Next up, ABC renews Abbott Elementary for season 3. Yes. 100 times yes. Like now, for a guy who did not like The Office or Parks and Rec or Modern Family or any of those shows that give you like the purview of like this is being recorded for a documentary later on, never cared for any of those shows. I just never did. The richness that is Abbott Elementary is felt like they have like a single solitary purpose attached to it, which is like they have like the job of teaching these kids. And yeah, it does like, pan off to them looking at the camera and breaking the fourth wall. But like the way it's done is so fluid and not as distracting. And it's more of a wink and a nod to the audience, as opposed to like them looking at the camera like this is a documentary, I should probably watch my P's and Q's. Like it's not like that. Like and like yeah, I know Parks and Rec and The Office didn't have that kind of like pace most of the time either. Just something about it didn't sit right with me. But Abbott Elementary, I'm really sitting at home with this show. So season 3, here for it. Next up, Jamie Lynn Spears returned to Zoe 102 movie. Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus announced the start of production of Zoe 102 on Thursday. The film star Jamie Lee Spears reprising her role from the TV series Zoe 101. The rest of the cast members is Aaron Sanders, Sean Flynn, Matthew Underwood, Christopher Massey, Abby Wilde, and Jack Slovertor, also reprising their roles. Also, the cast of Victoria Justice. Original cast members of Victoria Justice was not listed, so that could possibly be inside of it too. The Victoria Justice reprisal, who knows? Paramount Plus, it's kind of grasping at straws. Like the only like real big success right now is the Star Trek franchise, and like I will say Tulsa is pretty good, and I know Devotion just came out on Paramount Plus. You also got I think Lingo with the star of Drag Race. Why is the name escaping me right now? RuPaul. Good God. Disappointing in me. And of course Top Gun is on there as well. So Like they got some stuff on the Paramount Plus, but I think they want to get like a different audience attached to it. And like with the show Carly coming back, like it makes perfect sense to bring those shows back too. So especially since the Raven show also came back and was a success and still going strong on Disney Plus. Next up, HBO Max announces price increase for subscribers. What? Peter Zaslav says, "I want more of your money. We're going to keep putting on all these content. We're going to get rid of all the shows that you like and ask for more money from you." Luckily for you, those only $1. It's going to change from $14.99 to $15.99. I can understand like the disconnect with that. Netflix recently increased their price also. I think Hulu secretly increased their price also. So, all these companies are increasing their price. During the pandemic, a lot of us sat at home watching these shows and our price wasn't, I don't think it was decreased. But I know for a while, a lot of us didn't have to pay. So I think they're trying to make the money back with this. And also, as I said, like they also got more shows coming out on these properties. And Disney Plus and Netflix are just killing everybody right now. So, Amazon Video is doing some stuff. They're trying to like bring up a lot more properties also. There's a lot of competition out there. And they don't do ads. So, well, there is ads for these things. But like for the ad free, it will be $15.99 for HBO Max. Just putting it out there. Next up, people want Dave Bautista to play Kratos in a God of War TV show now that he's leaving Marvel. There's a lot of comments out there saying, one person wrote on Twitter, "I will be all for it. He do great." Another one said, "This needs to happen. Hashtag God of War." No thank you, is how I see this. Like, no shade to Dave Bautista. I loved him in Blade Runner. He was amazing in Blade Runner. Glass Onion, awesome. Absolutely awesome and stunning in Blade Runner and Glass Onion. But, no, give it to Christopher Judge. Like, not only is Kratos, like, a brown man, because he's from Greece, Christopher Judge is doing the voice and has the physique and the acting prowess to play this character. Like, Judge actually, commented, made a meme, I'm just gonna read the room. And he did, a hand folding emoji, like he's pouting. Like, I get it. I would be upset, too. Like, the hell? Like, I've been doing this character for how long? And, I got, awards? And you want to just shove me off and put the Batista inside of this? Because, he has, a bigger name? Like, stop. Come on. Christopher Judge deserves this. If you watch Stargate SG-1, you know what I'm talking about. Teal'c, he was a monotone character. He was, the Batman of the show. He, not only, he had, Batman in persona, in dry, monotone voice, but he also had Batman, he was a tactician. He got things done. So, come on. Let's be real. Dude gets acting. He gets roles like this. He is Kratos. So, come on. Let's do this. Let's stop tiptoeing around. And with that is the last bit of the news for this week. Take a little break, come back, and talk about the Golden Globes. Let's do this.
What's going on, guys? My name is Nemo, and you probably know me as Who Is Nemo on TikTok. And I just want to take some time out today to talk about a very special podcast. Now, that podcast is FTO Nerd-Talks. Now, FTO is a podcast that gives you daily updates on all things pop culture. So, if you're into anime, manga, comic books, TV shows, movies, and all that good stuff, FTO is the podcast for you. Now, I know what you're all thinking. There are so many podcasts out there that already do the same thing, and I'm about to tell you why FTO is so special. Now, FTO is so special because they emphasize on Black nerd culture. Not only that, if you like to be interactive with your favorite content creators, FTO is the special podcast for you. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to state your opinion about a certain project, they will engage with you. So if you haven't already, please go follow FTO Nerd Talks on all social media platforms. And if you haven't already, please do me a favor, follow them on Apple Music and Spotify so you don't miss out on their weekly podcasts. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
And we are back. It is that time for the Golden Globes. Time to tell everyone what happened, how they went down. Was it fun? Was it not fun? Did I think it was a crap show? No, it wasn't a crap show. It was great. I loved it. I watched it on happenstance. I didn't know it was going to be airing when it did. And it just was on. I was listening to the radio and Ryan Seacrest was talking about it. Yeah. The Golden Globe comes on a Tuesday. You know, as it usually comes on a Sunday, which it does, and it's on a Tuesday this time. And I was telling my wife about it, like, hey, the Golden Globes come on tonight. You want to watch it? Like, sure. And we watched it, like it was just on. So we caught part of Carmichael's open monologue, like, you know, like I'm black, so I can't get fired. And he said some cringe-worthy stuff. So it was a show. They put on a lot of stuff, a lot of winners. We're going to talk about those winners right now. In television, best performance for actor in television series, Donald Glover in Atlanta, Bill Hader and Barry, Steve Martin and Martin Short in Only Murderers in the Building, and Jeremy Allen White in The Bear. And Jeremy Allen White was the winner. Now, I will say this, like, I do have like maybe only 40 minutes to do all this, like, so I gotta, some of these I may rush to, just letting you guys know. I may rush to some of these, but I'll try to get them out there best I can. Next up, best performance by an actress in a television series, musical or comedy. Quinta Bronson, Abbott Elementary, Callie Cuoco, The Flight Attendant, Selena Gomez, Only Murderers in the Building, Jenna Ortega in Wednesday, and Jean Smart in Hacks. And the winner was Quinta Bronson, Abbott Elementary, which is deserved, very much deserved. Now, this is the Golden Globe. It's not the Emmys, but they did win the Emmys too. So, you know, like Emmys, if like for the Golden Globes, most of you don't know, like they are more like a in-house kind of thing, more for the actors, like to like get themselves. It's not like a SAG award. It's not like to that caliber, but it definitely is more of a niche kind of war show. So it was cool to see like Bronson win that. Abbott Elementary deserved to win for sure, because Bronson been putting it out there, man. Like, I was telling my wife, like, she started out on Vine videos, dude. Like, and now she's getting this. Like, this is the same kind of elevation of Issa Rae. Started out in YouTube videos and doing this. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. Best performance by actor in television series, drama. Nominees were Jeff Bridges, The Old Man, Kevin Costner, Yellowstone, Diego Luna, Andor, Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, and Adam Scott in Surveillance. And the winner was Kevin Costner, Yellowstone. He wasn't even there. Regina Hall made a couple of jokes about him not being there because like the flooding and the mudslides in California. But, you know, he was like in Santa Barbara, like nowhere near what was going on. But, you know, he didn't want to be there. He didn't give a damn. Like to hell with the Golden Globes. Next up, performance by an actress in television series or drama. Emma Darcy, House of Dragon, Laura Linney, Ozarks, Imelda Studa, The Crown, Hilary Swank, Alaska Daily, and Zendaya in Euphoria. And Zendaya won. And Zendaya also wasn't there during all of this. Like, she was working, apparently. So, like, this is, like, it didn't air last year, the Golden Globes. So, like, the fact that, like people not being there makes sense. The Fresh Foreign Press were not very nice to individuals, which is why it was, like, very black-centric. Because they went out of their way, like, to not hire black people in the French Foreign Press to help judge the awards of the Golden Globes. So, yeah, there you go. Next up, best performance by an actor in limited series or motion picture made for television. Taron Egerton in Blackbird, Colin Firth, The Stand, Andrew Garfield, Under the Banner of Heaven, Evan Peters, Monster, The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, and Sebastian Stan, Pam and Tommy, and Evan Peppers won for The Jeffrey Dahmer Story. I didn't see his acceptance speech. I'm pretty sure it was nice. I'm pretty sure it was very gracious. But yeah, I mean, I didn't watch The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, nor will I. So it had no merit towards me. But you know what? Nene Leakes got her stuff inside of it. So, like, you know what? You got to get a win where it's a win. So there you go. Next up, best performance by an actress in a limited series or motion picture for television. You got Jessica Chastain, George and Tammy, Julia Gardner, Inventing Anna, Lily James, Pam and Tommy, Julia Roberts, Gaslit, Amanda Seyfried, The Dropout. And she won. Seyfried won The Dropout. Like, and Dropout was good. I watched Pam and Tommy. I watched Inventing Anna. I watched some of Gaslit. I haven't seen George and Tammy. No, I have. With the dude from Ralph Fiennes? Yeah, Ralph Fiennes, I think his name was. Isn't it? From the Dragon movie and Harry Potter. He was Voldemort. Yeah, I watched some of it. It was good. I definitely think like maybe if I was picking, I would have probably gotten the Julie Garner. Just putting it out there. But Dropout, well deserved. Next up, best television series drama: Better Call Saul, The Crown, House of Dragon, Ozarks, and Surveillance. And this is a surprise win, because I was thinking the Ozark had this. I thought the Ozarks had this made. Or if not the Ozarks, definitely The Crown. House of Dragon won. Isn't that crazy? Did you suspect that? House of Dragon won that? Didn't see it coming. Next up, best television limited series, motion picture, made for television: Blackbird, Monster, Jeffrey Dahmer, Pam and Tommy, The Dropout, and The White Lotus. And the winner was The White Lotus. Now watch this recent season 2. Also watched the first season. I binged them back to back because I didn't know what it was until I watched it. Oh my God. If you haven't watched The White Lotus yet, it will change your life. Change how you perceive television. How you will perceive a limited series. Because it is gut-wrenching. It's so up-to-date and modern and real. Oh my goodness, so good. The first season I thought was better than the second season. I'm just going to put that out there. But the second season was really good. Next up, best performance by an actress in a supporting role in a musical, comedy, or drama. You got Elizabeth Debicki, The Crown, Hannah Einbender, Hacks, Julia Garner, Ozarks, Janelle James, Alabama Elementary, and Cheryl Lee Ralph in Alabama Elementary. And Julia Garner won this one for the Ozarks. So she didn't get it for The Crown, but she got it for this one. So, you know what? Get a win worth a win. Next up, the best performance by an actor or supporting role in musical comedy or drama television: John Lithgow, The Old Man; Jonathan Pryce, The Crown; John Turturro, Surveillance; Tyler James Williams, Alabama Elementary; and Henry Winkler in Barry. And this was the big surprise to me because I saw Surveillance. Turturro was good. Again, I saw part of The Crown, not all of it. I saw The Old Man with John Lithgow. I didn't think Lithgow was as moving in that, as opposed to some of his other roles. But Tyler James Williams, dude, from Better Call, everybody hates Chris to this, bravo, man, kudos to you. Very emotional speech he gave. Very emotional speech. It was nice. Next up, best performance by an actress in a supporting role in a limited series, motion picture made for TV: Jennifer Coolidge, The White Lotus; Claire Danes, Fleshman is in Trouble; Daisy Edgar Jones, Under the Banner of Heaven; Niecy Nash, Beats; Monster, Jeffrey Dahmer, Niecy Nash, not Niecy Leaks, that's on me; Aubrey Plaza, The White Lotus. I didn't know Plaza was nominated. Wow, she was that good to the Golden Globes. Wow. But the winner was Jennifer Coolidge, White Lotus. So, there you go. Best performance by an actor in supporting role, series, limited, or motion picture: F. Murray Abrams, White Lotus; Domhnall Gleeson, The Patient; Paul Walter Hauser, The Blackbird; Richard Jenkins, Monster, Jeffrey Dahmer; and Seth Rogen, Pam and Tommy. And Paul Walter Hauser, one for Blackbird. And rightfully so. If you haven't seen Blackbird on Apple Plus TV, wow. It would probably give you nightmares. I'm not kidding you. It would give you some nightmares. It was dark. Dark. Layered too. The story really, really was profound. And you really saw the struggle in the characters, trying to tell this story. And it's a nail-biter. For sure, Blackbird. You ever watched Blackbird? I know I haven't did a review about all the stuff I'm talking about right now, but sometimes you gotta keep some stuff to yourself, you know? Sometimes it gotta be yours. Keep it yours, make it yours, and just have it be that. But it's worth watching if you get a chance to. Best television series, musical or comedy: Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Only Murders in the Building, and Wednesday. And the winner was Abbott Elementary. They got a lot of wins. The film category, this is the big Bama Jamma right here. I may speed some of these on to go just full on who won these instead of giving you all the categories. But excuse me. Best motion picture, musical comedy: Babylon, Banshee of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, Knives Out: A Mystery, and Triangles of Sadness. The Banshee of Inisherin won. Now, I haven't seen a trailer for this. I saw like the trailer for some of these. I even watched some of these, but I haven't seen that one. I should probably get on that. Next up, Best Motion Picture. Best Motion Picture Drama. There we go. The winner was the Fabelmans. That was the winner of this. I didn't want to get into the whole thing about what it was, what it wasn't, because Elvis is on this list. I don't want to get all that. That's a whole different conversation right there. Next up, Best Motion Picture Foreign Language. Argentina, 1985. There was categories from India, Germany, Belgium, and South Korea. And Argentina, 1985, was the winner of this one. Next up, Screenplay Motion Picture. It was Martin McDowell, The Banshees of Inisherin. And Best Original Song was Natu Natu by Kala Bahavria, M. Karivani, and Rahul Sibagluni was the winner. And like, if you haven't watched this, I saw this floating around on TikTok. It's really good. The choreograph to it is amazing also. And like the story seemed like it was pretty captivating. Like, for like the category that was in, like just wow. I think other categories were Where the Crawdads Sing by Taylor Swift, The Guillermo del Toro, Pinocchio, Top Gun, Maverick, Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga, and Blood Pop, and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, like Lift Me Up. All strong, but not to do, like, is properly deserved. So yeah, like I won't shrug that one off. Like I get that completely. Best Actor in a Supporting Role in any motion picture. You got Brandon Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Cogan, The Banshees of Inisherin, Brad Pitt, Babylon, Ki Hao Kwan, Everywhere Everywhere All at Once, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Eddie Redmayne, The Good Nurse. And Ki Hao Kwan won. Dude came from Short Round and Indiana Jones to getting a Golden Globe. Dude, yes. 100 times yes. I was so excited when I saw that. Like, dude came from Short Round to getting a Golden Globe. Like, dude, proud of you. Like, he just got back into acting too. Kudos to you, man. That is rare in Hollywood. So kudos to him. Absolutely. Give that man his flowers all day. Next up, Best Actress in Supporting Role of any motion picture. Angela Bassett, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Kerry Condon, Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Dolly De Leon, Triangles of Sadness, and Carey Mulligan, She Said, and Angela Bassett stole it. Rightfully so. My God, I was like near tears watching Wakanda Forever. Period. Like, and for an MCU film, like, dude, like, say what you want about MCU. And I have multiple times. But she destroyed that role. Like, I can't give too many spoilers about what happened in that movie, but my goodness, she destroyed that role. Like, broke my heart watching her portray that character. So, congrats to her. Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Diego Calva, Babylon, Daniel Craig, Glass Onion, A Nice Out Mystery, Adam Driver, White Noise, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin, and Ralph Fiennes, The Menu. Ralph Fiennes, that's what I was thinking about with George and Tammy. And Colin Farrell won this. He gave a very nice speech. Man, that man has came a long way from being drunk all the time and, like, you know, being just like a nuisance to, like, being like a full-on activist, an activist like who provokingly talks positively about women on a norm. Like, dude, kudos to you, man. Like, congratulations, like, to changing your life around, like, in your public image, and to also getting this award. Very happy for you. Best Motion Picture Animation, the winner was Pinocchio, but I did think Turner was going to get this. Puss in Boots was good, don't get me wrong, and Marcel Deschelles with shoes on was nice, but I definitely thought Turner Red had this. But Pinocchio, it's Del Toro, so Pinocchio. Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. I kind of want to say like the rest of the categories. I will. Brendan Fraser, The Well, Hugh Jackman, The Sun, Bill Nighy, Living, Jeremy Pope, The Inspection, and the winner was Austin Butler, Elvis. Whatever. Next. I'm not talking about the Elvis movies. I'm not. Like, you can say what you want. I'm not talking about the Elvis movies. Like, rest in peace, Lisa Marie Presley. I hope you rest peacefully. Butler did give her praise the night of that award ceremony, but like, I can't talk about that. I can't. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama: Cate Blanchett, Tar, Olivia Colman, Empire of Lights, Viola Davis, A Woman King. Wow, didn't know that. All right. Ana de Armas, Blonde, and Michelle Williams, The Fabelmans. And Claire Blanchett won. Now, I didn't see Claire Blanchett there. I didn't get like the season. I had to go to work, so I missed a lot of what happened in between. But she could have given a speech. I haven't seen it floating around anywhere, but she could have. Or maybe she wasn't there. Who knows? I don't know. Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy: Leslie Manville, Miss Harris Goes to Paris, Margot Robbie, Babylon, Anna Taylor-Joy, The Menu, Emma Thompson, Good Luck to You, Leon Grande, and Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Michelle Yeoh won this. I thought Anna Taylor-Joy was going to get this. I really did. But I was so excited to see Michelle Yeoh win this. So excited. This like 2022 was definitely her year. Kudos to her, man. Full on. Oh my goodness. Like, the resurgence this woman has is melting my face. That's how cool it is. I'm so excited for this. So excited for her career, pivoting to where it is. Her speech was fucking incredible. Absolutely incredible. She gave like a very heartfelt speech like that really touched me deep in my heart. Like, she came to America, thought it was great until she got here. And dude, feel you 100%. She done a lot with her life. She made like some great strides, and like I can't wait to see what else she does with the remaining of her career. So I can't wait to see what she does, and congrats to her. Best Director, I'm not going to take the whole list. The winner was Steven Spielberg. The Fabelmans is pretty much like The Fabelmans is a story pretty much about his life, like it's a biography kind of, but not really, but kind of. And I hear nothing but good things about it. I do. Next up is the original score. This is the last of the categories, and I'm just going to say the best score winner is Justin Hurwitz for Babylon. The Woman King, Pinocchio, The Fabelmans, and The Bastions of Inisherin were also categories of candidates, but the winner was Babylon. That's pretty impressive. Like, it is like a period piece. It's going to take place in the Roaring 20s, so like the music had to be on point for that. So it makes sense. It makes sense. If we had to go like music that matches the story, I would think like either The Woman King or Pinocchio would get it. But you know what? It's Babylon. So that's that. That is that on that. That is that on the Golden Globes. I hope I did it justice, rattling all that out for you. I didn't think I was going to go through all of that. I'm very surprised that I did. But you know what? It was fun talking about the Golden Globes. I never done something like to this caliber before. I think I've done something like this with gaming before, but never with the Golden Globes. I think I did it with Emmys one year. Last year? Who knows? But yeah, if you're listening to this as the day it dropped, it will be on a Friday. There will also be an episode tomorrow of Table Cheese with Anton Six and I. Because we got back into it. And like the vibe is much different than like any other episode. So I hope you listen to that episode. We recorded at Radic Records. I have not been putting Radic Records inside of the description, and that is on me. I apologize for that. Radic, if you're listening to this, I apologize for not putting Radic Records on every episode. I'm gonna fix that as soon as possible. I'm excited doing like a lot more stuff. I got a lot more projects coming out pretty soon with FTO. I'm trying to do like the if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, or even TikTok, I do like the best of, or the top 5 anime of the week. I want to start doing like a video format of that. See what happens. Yeah, see how it works. I'm going to do like the best of, the best games or top games of January, February, March, and so on. I haven't pushed myself to that point to go out and do it, but you know what? It's on the burner. It's on the burner. If you heard me talking about like things I want to do and improve myself when it comes to FTO, I'm trying to get like blurred news going again with Princess Zahida. Trying to switch it up a little bit, but I do news every day now. So kind of find like even more particular stories and talk a little bit more in depth about them. But I gotta figure it out. I'm trying to do a little bit more. I'm trying to like spread my wings out and just put myself out there in a different kind of way than what I'm used to doing, So we'll see what happens with that. When it comes to other things, I think that's it that I got going on. I am having fun doing FTO stuff. The first week of January is always the rough one because the news is kind of slow. There's not much happening for anybody. If you look at your content creators out there, they're not doing much either because they either sobering up from the holiday they just went through or trying to find things like to put out there for the new year. That's not the same thing as last year. And I get it. Some of us look at years or the rotation around the sun as a joke. It's just time. Time is a concept. I get it. But some of us look at the new year as a new beginning, a new start. We are humans. We make traditions. We do wacky things sometimes. And that's just how it is. And I accept both. I don't try to yuck anyone's yum. Just try just to have fun. Just try to put myself out there. Be as positive as I can. My 2022 thing was, the word was polymath. But I also wanted to be nice to myself. I think I did a pretty good job of doing both of those things. Because polymath is a convoluted idea in my eyes. But you know what? Being nice to myself was a rough go. But working out and being nice to myself, that was something else. Excuse me. Back when I used to work out before, it was more of a being mean to yourself. Push yourself hard. Come on, man. You got this. Come on. Just do it. Just do it. It's not like that anymore. So I'm you know what? You can't do it. It's fine. I still can't do a pull-up. And I'm disappointed in myself for that. I'm bad at it. And I accept that I'm bad at it. It gives me something to strive for. Give me a goal to achieve, So, this year I'm focusing more on the word monolith. Monolith in all concepts. Monolith in women. Or gender. Excuse me. Monolith in race. In black people in particular. The word monolith in general. Because I think we think in a monolith too much. And thinking a monolith can get us in trouble. In all aspects, gaming and cultures. I love anthropology, but And the thing I'm trying to do more is get more in touch with my friends. I'm 40 now. I should probably be nicer or be more attentive to my friends. And people who don't want to be my friend, perhaps I should stop trying so hard. So, hope that makes sense to you. I hope it does. But that is the show. Give you the time after I always do. I was just going to hop off, to be honest. I'm just going to all right, that's it for Golden Globes. Later. But you know what? I'm here. I love you guys. I really do. A lot of you guys listen to this. I'm very surprised by that. Every single time I look at the numbers. All right. They showed up. They showed up. But thank you all for being who you are. Thank you all for listening to the show. I have fun doing this every week. I really do. Next week will be a regular scheduled show where I talk about news articles, things to watch, and comics. The same old. I hope you all are enjoying your new year. It is the second week of you hearing this, the second week of the new year of you hearing this. And a lot of stuff is happening, news-wise. Political news, a lot of stuff is happening. I hope your families are fine. I hope COVID's not kicking you too hard, because it kicked me and my family pretty hard. But I wish all of you the best. That's all I can really do. I wish you the best. Hope everything goes as well as you want it to. Until next time, take it easy. Hey guys, D here of FTO Nerd-Talk. I hope you enjoy the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about FTO Nerd-Talk. Got a lot of different shows for all of you. Make sure you tune in every week for a brand new episode. Take it easy.